sad over Nigerian government delay to evacuate 4,000 citizens from warring Sudan. P2B, according to P2B. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. While other countries including the US and the UK have been evacuating their nationals from Sudan as the war in the North African country escalates, the Nigerian government earlier said it was risky to evacuate 4,000 Nigerians trapped in the country. Excuse me, risky. How? You listen in detail, please. The candidate of the Labour Party, LP, in the 2023 presidential election, P2B, has expressed displeasure over the Nigerian government's delay to evacuate Nigerians trapped in warring Sudan. What other countries, including the United States and the United Kingdom, have been evacuating their nationals from Sudan as the war in the North African country escalates, the Nigerian government earlier said it was risky to evacuate about 4,000 Nigerians trapped in the country. On Saturday, the country's National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, said the government has constituted a committee to work towards the evacuation of Nigerians in Sudan, most of whom are students. Reacting to the developments on Sunday afternoon, the former Anambra State governor, in a statement on his Twitter handle, said he is sad that President Muhammadu Buhari-led Nigerian government has not evacuated Nigerians trapped in the country. Obi said it would be sad to lose any Nigerian to the conflict, considering that the Sudanese crisis is not a natural disaster that happened suddenly. He said, and I quote, "I am sad and concerned by the report that Nigerians trapped in Sudan have not been evacuated. While we understand the extreme challenges in Sudan, we deeply implore the federal government of Nigeria to expedite all efforts to rescue about 4,000 Nigerians that are mostly students in Sudan to safety. Moreover, as the Sudanese crisis is not a natural disaster that happened suddenly, it will be sad to lose any Nigerian to the conflict, especially now that we need all hands to create and sustain a new Nigeria. Since it is the statutory responsibility of the federal government to protect Nigerians at home, in Nigeria, and abroad, it is important that we attend to such issues with more deserving proactiveness and commitment, as the life of every Nigerian is sacred and important. A new Nigeria is really imperative and possible. Sincerely, why is it that Nigeria, this matter tire me, oh. If I tell you, say this matter no tire me, I lie. Wait, do you know that similar things have happened in the past? And Nigerian government, that's what they drag leg. Why? So, okay, the one will happen for Ukraine. Now you're supposed to teach people lesson. Now, if you did a department where we say, now you for evacuating or for things like this, you're supposed to raise them up in a meeting. Why are we not everly proactive? Why we always wait to make things happen? So people come they shout, hey, now wow, what we go do before things will happen? Why don't we have people who are actually proactive in the system? Because this thing is no longer making sense anymore. Could make sense now or wrong? People are in another place. Is it a crime to go and study outside Nigeria? Is it a crime? For goodness sakes, why do they need to be dragging leg on this issue? Sincerely, just like P2B said, if na natural disaster, it's okay. But this one, the war don't start and the war don't increase. Many say, if person die, this one don't matter of, God forbid, though. God forbid, but if anything happens to just as little as one person, it's not fair. The government don't already they show these people, say, people of Nigeria, their lives no matter. With all these things really happen, this thing no make sense. So it is not okay. It is not okay. The country is on autopilot. May Nigeria never happen to you. I'm telling you. It is more autopilot. You dey Nigeria, problem. You still know dey Nigeria, problem. They can never cease to disappoint, I tell you. Always representing disappointment. Buhari and APC government does not value Nigerian citizens, which is against humanity. This is no longer APC government and Buhari. Me, I'm going to say Tinubu government. Anyway, is he even around? How we even know say he don't even hear for VND? The same problem where they complain, say the sitting president gets. Now this one also gets. I'm tired. Sincerely, I'm tired. After the inauguration, Nigerian government does not exist. The student should please let me recover from the surgery I undergo in France. Bola Ahmed, it's not funny. Senator B, you can as well assess the students as a good citizen if the government are not doing enough. Please do that as fast as possible. Thank God we dodged the bullet. Well, let me say something. The other time, earpiece, now using fly. I think the other time, less than earpiece, now using and go rescue those. Because I know say Nigerian government with the drag. I don't know whether Nigerian government can't do something with earpiece or with earpiece that time. If I would call them earpiece. So I don't know, maybe there was a collaboration between earpiece and Nigerian government. But I know at that time people there for Ukraine, now earpiece now evacuate them. So what's going to be the problem? I beg anybody go fear assist. This time if you get private jets, now you need to put them to good use. I use go beg now. Now when I used to put them to good use, make them fit, at least make them fit save people children. The only offense we say them go school. I beg. Ha. Nigeria has really gone through the hardest 8 years of its existence under this government. What do you expect when there is not any of their children studying in Africa? May God save our leaders. This is an emergency, but in Nigeria, everything is always a process. Imagine. What did they even talk, Seth? You gave it them talk, say then they process, then they put together. I'm like, what? Waiting the soap, Seth? Waiting the occur? Waiting the soap? Then they take process again to save people. God forbid. All of a sudden, this man is expressing so much love for the generality of Nigeria. This is an emergency process, but this is an emergency, but in Nigeria, everything is always a process. And next chairman may decide for their return or not. My brother, forget when you were governor, we know how passionate you were to Nigerians in diaspora. Okay, is there anything wrong for P2B to help and making sure they're brought back to Nigeria? His own is just to form good Samaritan without doing anything. Well, I'm going to also say this. So if P2B can help, not just even P2B, all those people be say they get private jets and they get license to fly them. I just go beg them. I beg, make on the assist. Let us be our own helper. We know say these government people, they don't even send us. They don't send anybody. I beg. People children did there. I just go beg us. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.